So far, the kind of horror stories I have seen had a few things in common. The victim in most cases happens to be alone and everything happens during the day. But what if I tell you that the story I'm about to share terrified the living crap out of me in broad daylight, that too, in public. I work at Burger King. Yes, it's my full-time job. I dropped out of college and moved out because my addict parents, who fought like animals under one roof. Generally, after all that traumatic childhood, you feel nothing can shock you anymore, but let me tell you, you are wrong. So wrong. It was a busy Wednesday afternoon. The restaurant was running in full swing. Customers were getting takeaways or eating with their close ones. I have just finished serving 5 tables simultaneously.
Hey, I'm going for a smoke. Okay, I got you, Rosie.
I went to the back of the restaurant. I was standing beside the dumpster smoking and observing cars drive by and people walking on the street, when I suddenly noticed our manager sitting on the opposite sidewalk and moving back and forth in a crazy way. I zoomed in with my back camera just when she looked at me. Her eyes were closed and she had a smile on her face.
Whoa, that's creepy.
She then got up and started crossing the road with her eyes closed. Her smile got bigger every time she made it past a horrible runover. I couldn't watch it anymore. I ran inside to talk to our employees about this, just when she started banging the restaurant door like a maniac.
I'll break you! I'll finish you! You can't escape me!
The entire place broke into chaos as we all watched our manager damaging her own property with violent rage. She looked furious and mentally unstable from the way she behaved. The kids started crying out of panic. Everyone was so shocked to see a random stranger behave like that they forgot to do anything. Suddenly, one man standing close to the door tried to calm the woman down. Miss, what are you doing? Please tell me what is your problem?
I don't want to hear anything!
She just kept screaming and banging on the door. The door was already broken and hung to its last few breaths when the man tried to stop her and the woman slapped him out of the blue.
Don't interrupt me!
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? One of our employees charged her. Immediately, a few others went along.
Donna? What are you? Stay away from me!
The man who just got slapped lost his head and pushed the Donna away. Realizing the man is stronger than her, she calmed down. But instead of leaving, she walked right in. And boy, the way she entered. She gestured her hand in the air and started making a whooshing sound from her mouth.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
She constantly did this and pushed some invisible energy towards the man like she was trying some mind control trick on him.
Oh my god! We need to call the cops. This woman is crazy. She's trying some black magic thingy. Freak. I'll call the owner now.
My fellow employee Riley rushed to the other corner and I dialed 911. Once she got in, she started bizarrely moving her hands, like she was casting a spell on everyone inside the restaurant. This made all the customers scream and back off from her.
Where is she? Where is she?
She jumped on the counter and started stomping on it with her feet.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
Her eyes popped out like evil. The way Donna screamed, spitting all over us, was a sight I'll never forget. And suddenly, she jumped on the other side of the counter, running straight to the kitchen. Our chefs moved away from her path in fear, and she walked straight to Riley, who was sitting at a table talking to the owner. Before we all knew it, she jumped on her and grabbed her shirt. Then she took her face extremely close to her and started growling at her like a wild animal. Riley began screaming, but Donna didn't let her go. Instead, she started shaking her violently and screaming at her like a possessed woman. She started slapping and punching her. Riley's shout for help made 2 men rush to the woman. It was impossible to separate her. The men even couldn't do it.
I am going to crush you like a spider, you filthy woman!
Donna ripped Riley's clothes, giving her trauma for a lifetime. Now, I couldn't watch it anymore. I dropped my phone and jumped on them. Seeing my step up, all the women employees came to Riley's rescue. We understood that men are not going to be able to raise their hands at her, so if anything needs to be done now, must come from the girl gang. As we all jumped on Donna and grabbed her, she slowly let go of Riley, but kept throwing punches and kicks. She even spat at us, but we didn't let her go. Now that she was trapped, she stopped pushing it.
Don't touch me! Don't! Leave me, okay?
We let her go, but guarded her so she couldn't harm anyone anymore. When the cops came and arrested her, she started crying.
Please, let me go home. I haven't slept for a long time. My mind is going crazy. I can hear the voices in my head 24/7. They just won't stop talking, please.
The restaurant got taken over by her relative and she never came back. All we got to know from workplace gossip is that her husband cheated on her with some woman, and it made Donna go crazy. I'm still working here, and I hope I get to see Donna again, but as a happy, peaceful person. Donna, if you're watching this,
I hope you're getting the help you need. Take care.
the story you just saw is based on this true footage shot at a Burger King outlet. The day was going like usual when suddenly the manager of the outlet snapped out and started behaving like crazy. She began damaging the restaurant in complete rage, and when a customer tried to stop her, she slapped him. The manager then moved on with her vile insults and weird behavior, and even attacked a Burger King employee. Her insanity carried on until the cops showed up and calmed her down. The reason of such outbursts is still unknown, but it terrifies to witness how a perfectly normal human being turned into a deranged madwoman that no one saw coming.